Hello everyone, this is Arlene Mendez and tonight I'm going to make a cake and it's called coconut cake but with cashew. So join me in preparation of the cake. Plus, of course, you already have here the ingredients on the table and I have another mixer. I have the hand mixer because once we are doing the batter for the cake, I will also be mixing the egg whites separately. So first we have here, we have the butter. So I'm going to put the butter in here in our stand mixer so that it can already be mixed. We have 3/4 cup of butter. And by the way, it's a lot easier for the butter to be on the room temperature at least 30 minutes before you bake. So we're just going to turn this on. And of course, we cannot forget this cover, so at least it will be a lot easier for us to do the cake. And we're just gonna start now, and don't forget to lock your mixer. So it's up here, and we're just doing that. So we're doing the creaming this time. And I have here the sugar. While we're creaming the butter, we're again sifting the flour. Actually, we're not sifting it, we're just incorporating the other dry ingredients. So we're just gonna use our spatula. We'll put the flour in the bigger bowl like I have here. Plus, of course, we have the cashew. If whatever nuts you have, it's okay. You can add it to your coconut cake to make it more delicious. So I know this is already delicious, just the coconut itself. But since I love nuts, then I'm putting some nuts. And I also have here the shredded coconut. So we're just putting 1/4. So we're just adding that. And while we're mixing this, we can already add our sugar. So we have 1 cup sugar. If the recipe calls for 1 1/2, just use 1 cup if you prefer that your cake is not too sweet, because that's what I usually do. I just remove at least some of the sugar that is indicated or that's in the recipe. So we're just putting it here. Let it cream a bit. And we have here the baking soda. So we're just putting it with our dry ingredients. And then we have the baking powder. So you can mix all together all the dry ingredients. And the other liquids, we're putting it here once the creaming is done. It's a lot better if you just use the stand mixer instead of using the hand mixer to have one. So let's just keep putting the sugar. That should almost be done. Then just mix it more. Don't forget to sift your dry ingredients, especially the flour. And I still sift the sugar just to remove the bigger granules from it. At least it's smoother. Then we're just putting the remaining. The speed is now on 3 instead of 2. We're putting it on medium. And now we can add our egg yolks. I have 6 egg yolks in here. Then we have the vanilla. We have here the coconut milk. So if you don't have the actual coconut, you can just buy it like the canned one. So this is from the can. So we just make sure that this is already incorporated, like the egg yolk is mixed well with the butter. Then we can add the dry ingredients plus the liquid that is remaining in here. And by the way, I also have 1/4 cup sugar and the cream of tartar. So we have it here for our egg whites. So now we can start putting our mixed dry ingredients. So we'll just slow this down again. And then you can add the coconut milk. And of course, we have the milk, the regular milk or buttermilk. So we have the sugar that I've shown you before, and we can now add the cream of tartar. So while that is mixing, I'm also going to do the egg whites. Make sure that your egg whites are stiff as what we have here. And then we can already mix it with our ingredients that's on the stand mixer or in the stand mixer. So let's remove this. Just kind of set this aside. Then we're going to open. So there you go. Let's add the egg whites to our mixture. Actually, we're going to use the other spatula. So we're just gonna put at least half of it, and then we're going to fold. And put the other half. So now let's fold this. I'm going to remove it from here so you can see. This is what it's looking right now. And then we'll just keep folding until this is incorporated. So this is one of my favorites, coconut cake. And as I mentioned, I put different kinds of nuts, whichever is available in the cupboard. And right now we have the cashew that's out, so we're just gonna put it. And this is perfect with coffee or tea for your snacks. And even for dessert, this is also good. So the one thing too, the technique for folding, or at least making sure that the mixture is done properly, you only use one direction. Like right now, since I use my left hand, then I'm just going counterclockwise. So we're just gonna do it this way, and of course, before you put it in the oven, your oven must be preheated. And I'm putting it under 350 degrees. So after 30 minutes, we're going to check on it. And the baking is usually 30 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. And then always use the toothpick when you're checking if it's already cooked. There you go. And I also use the big pans because at least it's easier for me, or it's shorter baking time. Because if we use the smaller pan, which is of course a bit this one is shallow and the other one is deeper, so it will at least take almost an hour to bake it, but this one is just 30 minutes, you are done. And this is now the outcome of our cashew coconut cake, and as you can see, I already put this on top of the rack, so at least it can actually cool. And I'm going to remove the paper that we have. It's a lot easier to have the paper, parchment paper, because look at that, it's just so easy to glide. And there you go, we have a really nice cake that's on the table. So we're just gonna put it aside, and we are going to cut this. I'm not putting any frosting this time because I just want to eat it with my tea. And let's just do it into 16. Okay, let's get another one here. This really looks good. And then, since this was upside, or this is upside down, we're just going to turn it over. And there you go, we have the nice cake in here. Perfect with my tea. So if you like my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated with my next video. And also, please don't forget my channel members that are very supportive and kind to others. So this is Arlene Mendez. God bless us all, and bye for now.